Okay, guys, welcome back. So we're going to turn the page and we're going to practice ordering some crazy numbers into and on the number line. Here are the numbers that I want you to work with. Let's just write practice. We'll write number 1. Here are the numbers we're going to do. The first one is going to be the square root of 29.5. The second one is going to be negative 26 over 5. Quick question, is the negative 26 and the 5, are they being multiplied? They're being divided, right? So you know how to, just a reminder. The next one is we're going to do 2 and we're going to square that. And then the last one I'm going to give you is negative 5.17. Okay? The key words that we're going to give you on this one, and let's just go ahead and write that down here, is least to greatest. Okay? Draw your number line. You can put in your 0. And let's turn back. You have to turn back, but I want you to look up here. Here's the key words on this one. Our answer is going to be least to greatest. Those are your key words. Step 2 is you're going to use your calculator and put these into what form? Decimal form is the common language you have to get numbers into in order to put them in order. Okay? So I'm going to give you just about 3 minutes. Go ahead and practice this together. And I'll be back. All right, so you should have already gotten all these in decimal form, and just like we did yesterday, or if you weren't here, let's discuss what I'm going to be looking for. You're going to take the crazy numbers, which can come in all forms. They can come in fraction, percent, square roots, or squares. That's what I'm thinking of right now. So, and we're just going to draw an arrow down. First, we're going to get them in the common language. The common language. We need them all to speak the same language, and in this case, it's money. What is the square root of 29.5? 5.43. What is negative 26 divided by 5? I think it was a long number, right? So just give me the first, go to the 100. So after the decimal, go 2 places. What is it? Say it again. I think that's 29.5 square root. What's negative 26 divided by 5? Negative 5. Anybody get 17? Negative 5.17? Okay, so you rounded to 2. That's fine. I'm going to round this way, and we'll talk about rounding in just a second. 2 squared, what'd you get? 4. Remember, you have to do your calculator. And what about this one? It's already there. So negative 5.17. Now, on this number line, you're going to put them in order before you answer the question. You're going to put them in order. If you're going to put them in order, what are you going to start with, least or greatest? That's fine. You can start with whatever you want to, but they have to be in order, left to right, least to greatest. Okay? So let's just put least on this side. Let's put greatest over here. And we're not going to put in the 1, 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s, okay? We're just going to put them in order. What is the least? Let's start with the negatives, right? Because those are going to be on the left side of 0. What's the least of the 2 negative numbers I did? Did I get this one wrong? What is it?
Negative 5.2.
My bad. 5.2. I got you. That's negative 5. Okay, so if this is negative 5.2, and I'm going to add a 0 so we can compare it to this one that's to 2 places, which is less negative 5.2, 0, or negative 5.17. I'm going to put I'm going to put negative 5.17 here, and I'm going to put negative 5.2 here. Now remember, from 0 going this way, the numbers get bigger, right? If they get bigger, the further away from 0 going this way. Just like they do going this way, they get bigger. Okay? So when you have a tie or something close, like $5.20 versus $5.17, the bigger numbers going further away from 0. Just like over here, now I've got $5.43, and I'm going to write this like this, $4. Which one's going to come first? $4. And then $5.43. Okay? Now, the last step is this. You're going to need to write the crazy form of the dollars over the order that you put them in. So negative $5.20, negative 26 divided by 5. Negative $5.17 came this way, just like that, negative $5.17. The $4 number came in this form, 2 squared, and the last number came in this form, 29, the square root of 29 divided by 5. Okay? This is step 2. So we put them in the common language. Now that we've rewritten the crazy number form or whatever form it originally came in. What I want you to write here is greatest to least. And put quotes around them, because if the question, when you read the question, said greatest to least, okay, which one of these, tell me in the original form, which one of these numbers is going to be the greatest? But tell me in this form, what is that? Right, so the first one, if we go greatest to least, is 29.5. This is where you'd be looking at your answer choices and eliminating the ones that don't start with 29.5. You're probably halfway home already. The next greatest is what? What is this? Use your vocabulary words. What is this? Then we keep going. What's the next one? It's already in decimal form, negative 5.17. And what's the last one? What is that? No, in this form, what is that? How would you say that? Negative 26 what? That's well said. Divided by 5, or you could say negative 26 over 5. And bam, you've got them greatest to least. Okay? Take out your assignment for today. Okay, so here, let's look at number 1. Okay, the first thing you should notice for this assignment, you're just going to take the crazy numbers that you see right here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, and rewrite them right here. 85%. You can go ahead and put an arrow down because we need to turn that into a decimal. 9 divided by 10. Put an arrow, we need to turn that into a decimal. 15 divided by 20 to a decimal. 92% into decimal. 21 over 25, turn that into a decimal. And 0.79, 79 cents, it's already in a decimal. So put an arrow down and say 0.79 cents. Okay. So let's look at 85%. Anybody remember, how do we, go ahead and turn your calculators on, hit clear. How do we turn 85%? Go ahead. You can move the decimal twice, so you could do it like this. 85, here's the decimal right here. Move it 1, 2 times, and it becomes 0.85. Okay? One way to remember that is I always talk about this percent sign having 2 decimal places, 2 decimals in the percent sign. That's a reminder to move 2 decimal places. Okay? Here's one. Does anybody have another way of turning a percent into a decimal in your calculator? Because I'm going to give it to you if you don't. We're going to do 85 divided by what? 100. Anytime you take a percent divided by 100, it's going to give you that same 0.85. Okay? So that's one. The next one is 9 divided by 10. If you don't know where the fraction framework is, please get used to using that. Here it is right here. It's the little green box over box. What color is it? Green, so I'm going to hit the green button to engage that box over box. My numerator is 9. What's my denominator? 10. Now remember, once you get into this spot, okay, you need to page right, hit math, go down to decimal, and hit enter twice. Okay? Put in your fraction, page right, get out of the fraction, math, decimal, enter, enter. Okay? Now, this one says 0.9, so I'm going to write 0.9, but I want you to go to the hundredth place, so just add a 0 there so we can compare 90 cents to 85. Which is more, 90 cents or 85 cents? You already got it. You already start getting in the right, you're already in the right direction. Next, 15 over 20. Hit the green button. Hit the green button and put 15 over 20. Go ahead. What was you saying? What y'all saying?
Oh, that was the question.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and finish this up. I'm going to come around and stamp those 3 assignments. If they're done, these 3 right here, go ahead and have them out. And I'll come by and see what you're ready to get stamped with. Go ahead and finish up this assignment. It's just got one more question on this side and a couple questions on the back. Show your work, get full credit. Raise your hand if you have any questions or work with your neighbor. You have any questions for me right now? That's you. Let me turn on this awesome music.